Hi, everyone. It's your Kupa educator, Patricia, here today with your live at 5 here on Tuesday. We are going to be doing some holiday festive Grinch nails. Just something to kind of get into the holiday spirit. Gabby kicked it off last week with a fun sweater and plaid nail. So I wanted to continue the holiday trend. And I'm going to be doing a string light nail and a Grinch hand holding an ornament. So I'm sure you guys have seen these two designs out before, but I'm going to show you how to do it here with our Kupa color palettes. So let's get started. All right, how are you guys doing today? If you guys are watching, drop a comment. We love the comments, I promise. I promise. And if you're tuning in, make sure to share the live so we can get more, more people tuned in and some more engagement. Have some fun here on our Tuesday. There's a lot of traffic today for all of my people who get on the 5. We were like dying in traffic today. Okay, so I have a coarse carbide bit here, and I have my Manny Passport Pro next. And I'm just going to remove our nail art from last week so we can get started on this week. So I'm just going to, with the belly of the bit, just go over the polish to remove it here. Okay, just being careful around the edges. Since this one doesn't have a rounded bit, so if you're a new e-file user, you might want to start off with like a typhoon bit if you're a little concerned about your e-file skills. Okay. Just going around the cuticle area very carefully. Like I said, being careful and removing all that red. I actually like that there's nude under here. And when I fill it, I might fill it with the nude again. Actually, I will fill it with the nude again because the little string lights will show up better. So we can do that, or you can use a white background. But since the string lights are colorful, you want to stay away from like a red background or a green background because I'm sure your lights will probably incorporate those two colors as well. So when you guys are thinking of your design, you want to make sure the background is not, the same color, so that way it can stand out. Definitely want to use contrasting colors for that. So I did get some little jemmies for the string lights because that would be cute just to add some texture. And then I'll show you 2 ways that you can add texture for the ornament on the Grinch hand nails. Oh, let me take off this plaid nail as well because we're going to be using that. We're going to be using that to do the Grinch hand too. So I'm just, again, taking my coarse bit and going around the nail to remove the polish. We were talking about trying to go back to in-person classes, and hopefully we can have some signups for that. I think it would be cool to do like a little in-person class. So just let us know how you're feeling about that too in the comments. If you're an in-person class person, are you in the Southern California area? How far would you travel for a class? Let us know. I'm not using a dust collector. I'm not. I need to get one for in here. But
It's too much noise though.
yeah, oh, that's right. That's why we do actually, yeah, we do have a dust collector in the back. But when we're filming, it's so noisy and it's hard to take that noise out of the back area. Even like when we were filming with water, like doing like pedicure and stuff demonstrations, you can't run the water when you're doing the like filming or whatever. So yeah, that's right. That's why we don't use it. I forgot about that. I was like, wait a minute, I think we do have one, actually. And then I'm just going to take the enhancement prep bit. And I'm going to prep the nail. I'm going to use a lower speed on that one. So you're just going to see I just barely turn it on. Just going to remove any shine from the natural nail plate and any sort of areas that are lifting a little bit. So just going around again and removing that shine from the nail plate. If you have a sanding band, you can use a sanding band as well. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being a friend to Kupa. We say at Kupa, we only have friends. We have a lot of friends here. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that dust collector would come in handy. All right. So I'm just going to use our nail primer. Oh, no, wait. Not the primer. I'm looking for the pH balancer. Here we go. Okay, this is the old bottle. The newer bottles are this shape, but I'm looking for the prep, the pH balancer, because that's going to help dehydrate the nail and cleanse the nail plate so you can have a nice clean surface to work with, and it helps with adhesion. We're using gel, so I don't have to use the primer. I'm going to use the base coat here. So I'm just going to use our gel base, and I'll put a thin, even coat on both of the nails, and then she'll put that in for 30 seconds. Okay. So just a nice thin coat. Just like that. Okay. And I like to kind of like wiggle the brush a little bit when I'm at the cuticle area. I don't like to, sometimes when you start all the way at the cuticle, you can flood it. It's called flooding the cuticle when you have too much product and it goes up into the skin. So I go kind of like just a bit away and I kind of wiggle going backward. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I wiggle it back so that way it can have less contact with the skin as much as possible. All right, now go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna just back it up. I didn't know if they could see from the top. Okay, so I'm gonna give her a fill with, I'm gonna use our Perfect Peach. Perfect Peach. You take that out of the packaging. And that's how it comes when it's packaged, so cute. All right. Perfect Peach. What was that question? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a little Grinch nail. So for those who are just tuning in, we're gonna do one nail is going to be the string lights that you hang up, and then the other nail I'm gonna do a Grinch hand with the ornament. So just like a little, cute little fun nail art design that you can do. I just get a little bit of product here, and I float it backwards towards the cuticle, and then I will swipe it all the way down. I try not to get it on the skin because you don't want oils or anything getting under the gel. That's going to cause it to lift. So, oh, I didn't touch it. All right, I'm just barely floating it so I can fix that little dent that I made by touching it. So if you kind of work very carefully and with the brush, you can kind of fill in any gaps or anything like that with the product. And you'll need a little bit to do a fill because you're just getting this little back part and evening it out. It adds a lot of strength to the nail when you do a structured gel manicure with the Enrich. So you can add a little bit more just for that durability, or you can do a thin coat just to help the polish even just stay on longer. Okay. And if you can do it smooth, then you won't have to do as much filing. It'll pretty much just self-level, and then it will be easy to work with from that. Okay. Oh, it's starting to run on the side. Let me just get a little brush, a cleanup brush. And I normally do this one at a time, but I was trying to be quick about it. Go ahead. I'm going to put that in for 60 seconds. I was trying to be quick about it, but I wasn't quick enough. But usually you would just do like one at a time, so it helps keep everything where you want it. You cure, or you can even flash cure and then move on and then just cure them all at the same time. I think that's a good method just to make sure, you don't have so much work or it's not too sloppy, because then you'll have to do a lot more filing afterwards, and it's easier if you don't have to. But the enriched gel is so easy to work with because it is self-leveling, so that's why I like it. Nice and easy to work with. Okay, get all this gel off my hands. All right. Okay, now I'm going to get another. Oh, okay. I'm going to get another little nail wipe so I can wipe her nails here. And today, as you can see, we're using our rose gold Mani Pro Glow, which matches the rose gold Passport Next. And I love that the handpiece is rose gold too. If you get the Passport Next, it comes with the matching handpiece, so that's always good. So for all those girlies that like their items to match, the rose gold has they have the plates too that you can replace. So the glow lamps, you can replace all of these little faces, and if you already have the lamp, you can just buy the little face to clip on, and that way you can stay hip to the new trends. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a shaper buffer and kind of clean up the edges, and then I'm going to buff the top so we can apply our polish. Okay. And she likes it kind of sharp, so I'm going to try to keep it sharp. All right. Just like that. And then do the same on this side. Oh, let me make sure. Are we in frame? There we go. I always forget we have to make sure we're in frame. So it's hard to just like work because usually I work like closer. But you'll see my big old head in the monitor. So I don't want to block your view of what I'm doing. I'm just sharpening up the shape. All right. And they're pretty smooth. Like you can see, like I said, they self-level. So you can see the shine goes through and through. There's no dips or anything like that. So all I'm going to do is just buff so that way it removes the shine and the polish will not chip. Okay. I like using the round edge to buff along the cuticle, just like that. Do the same thing with the other finger. Just try to get as close as you can, but sometimes it's uncomfortable when you're trying to use the straight part around the cuticle, which is why I flip it around and I use the round part like this. Okay, so it's not actually acrylic. It is the Enrich in Perfect Peach. So you see how good it is? It looks like acrylic, and it really even sounds like acrylic too. Like you get that little hardness, but it is not. It is our Soak Off Builder Gel in a bottle, Enrich RX, and again, this is a color Perfect Peach. So you can use this to do structured gel manicures. You can do a thin layer to kind of help the polish last a little longer on your clients, or you can even build it up if you're going to be doing like an enhancement or an overlay on a longer nail. But it works pretty well, and they're really durable too. So just a little added strength. There you go. See, and that was fast. All right. So for this part, I'm going to be using our color palette. And this is LA Confidential. I'm going to start with Limo Service. We're going to do the string lights first, since that one's a little easier to do. And then we'll move on to the more hard stuff. All right. So I'm just going to get some black on the liner. And this liner brush is perfect because it's not too long. I feel like long liner brushes are better for straight lines, long straight lines. If you want to do more curved lines, I think a shorter brush, a medium or a shorter brush is probably going to be the way to go. So just keep that in mind. The brush that you use helps depending on the design you do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of just go along the nail like at a diagonal, how any string of lights would be. I don't know if we can get a little closer. A few moments later. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yes, I was just going over that. We use the Enrich RX Perfect Peach. Oh, I'll show it here. Yes. You show the top. Show the top. Oh, okay. Yeah, the top view. It's closer. Yeah. So I use Enrich RX and Perfect Peach. It is our builder in a bottle. So basically, with this, it's self leveling. Just to go over one more time, kind of quickly. You can fill with this, and you can use it for structured gel manicure. You can use a thin coat to kind of help your gel polish manicures last a little longer, or you can build up with this if you're going to be doing a little bit of a longer nail. I do have clients that I constantly fill with this, and they grow out their natural nails really long. It's enriched with collagen and vitamin E, so it does help with nail growth as well. Just a little background. Okay. So again, I'm just taking my black on our liner brush here. This comes in the color palette. And I'm just going to do a string that kind of curves around like it's tangled up. So going around here. And then coming around. Just kind of, wonky like how Christmas lights are. Maybe 2 loops. So just like that. And then I'll probably clean up the line just to make it a little even. Okay. And again, I'm just kind of going over to make the lines more even. I'm gonna come back over here and connect it. I just want to make sure it follows through. Okay. And then you can put that in the light. We're just going to bake that for 60 seconds. All of the colors, just 60 seconds. Like, if I were working on a client, I would just jump to doing the next nail and then, but I want to make sure you guys, because this design doesn't take too long. I'm going to use the little jemmies here, and I'm going to stick them on with our adhesive, our gel adhesive. I use this a lot for the gems and they don't seem to come off, so I like to use this one to adhere them. It's holographic, so if I do this, it's gonna be like hard to but I love this bottle too because of that. But yeah, I use this adhesive to it's for the soft gel tips when you're sticking them onto the nail, but I use them for gems or like charms and stuff too. Let's see. So I'm gonna just take, these gems are just kind of like little like Christmas light shapes, I guess. Like they're like diamond on the top and then round on the bottom. I don't know what that shape is called. It's Christmas light shaped. That's all I know. But all you got to do is just put a little bit, like a dot. Where's my palette? My little palette. Sorry, it's like all dirty. I should clean it. But, well, we're here now, okay? This is real life. This is real life, okay? You guys are here for the ride now. Okay. So I'm just going to put a couple around the outside, like where lights would be typically. One right here. And one right here. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to stick on some colors. So when I put them down, you'll kind of see what shape I'm talking about. Literally just Christmas light shaped. Just like that. And I thought this would be a fun way to add like texture, you know, like raised a little bit.
That's cool. It's like 3D.
Yeah, a little bit 3D without having to do too much. But if you don't have this shape, what you can do is you can use the color palette. If you have our color palette, just draw, you know, draw little dots, and then you can take your brush and kind of just flick a little bit, like paint the dot and then flick it. So that way you can make the shape with the paint, and then you can put a little bit of the hard gel and kind of make it raised on your own. So if you want the same look, but you don't have these little jewels. But see how cute it is? It's all fun. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm glad you guys, you know, are getting familiar with the product, because some people don't know that we have like a lot of this stuff too. We have all these tools, like I'm using our dotting tool, we have brushes, we have everything. By everything, I mean some things. The things that we have. Most things that you need. All right, see, and it just looks like a little colorful string of lights. Just like that, and then you can put that in for 60 seconds. And then I'll get the top coat out and we can just top coat. And see how easy that is? That's a quick, easy design that you can do that will add value to your manicure service. So if you have a client that's like, oh, I don't really know about charms or gems, these little charms are so small, or even if they don't like it, like I said, you can do the polish and then just add a little bit of the hard gel or whatever on top to give it that texture, so that way it won't get caught in their hair or whatever. But that is like a fun way to get somebody out of their comfort zone who doesn't really utilize a lot of nail art normally. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Okay, are the gel paints non-white, chrome compatible? Okay, yes. I'll go ahead and show you guys also, because I did bring chrome this time. Last time, for whatever reason, it wasn't here, but we have it here. So I'll show you, maybe when we're done, I'll show you that you can use chrome over it and everything like that. So stay tuned. Okay. I'm just going to top coat this with our no wipe top coat. This is gloss. What would be another cute way to do this too is if you did matte and then you stuck on the little jewels after, so it could look like, you know, a different texture. You can always do stuff like that too. Keep it fun and interesting. If you have a client that likes matte on nude nails, because that's hard to keep clean, especially if they wear makeup. Yeah, but you never know. Okay, I just want to make sure we're all the way around the gems because I don't want them to come off. And then we'll put that in for 60 seconds. And I'll show you that now when it's done. But I do have chrome, so I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate it. Maybe I'll do it for the string. Yeah, that's a good idea. For the ornament little string, I'll show you guys how to do that. And I'll show you my technique for when I'm using chrome to try to isolate. So that way it can help you guys too, because I know that's kind of hard. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm pregnant. Okay, that's my announcement. I'm out of breath, and that's why. Because I feel like I'm like the whole time, like I know I'm trying to hold my breath in here. I'm like, I hope they can't hear me dying. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like 18 weeks, so I'll be due like in May-ish. May. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, so excuse my heavy breathing. And it's hot in here, the light. But yeah, so that's why. I'm cracking up. Oh my gosh. Every time I'm on here, I'm like, oh, what can happen? What can happen to me now? No. And I said I was gonna stop saying that because see, we're having a smooth live today. We're having.
Last time you said that, that's when everything happened.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be normal today. Everything is going smooth. Let's keep it on that note. All right.
It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the nail. I forgot to show it to you guys. So okay. So this is the nail with all the gel top coat and stuff. Quick, simple, easy. Just like that. Very cute. All right. I'll put a little oil on it so you can see it all greased up. Everybody loves the final little look with the cuticle oil. And I love this cuticle oil because it smells so nice and fruity. And it's very hydrating. It has jojoba oil. See, nice. Very, very cute. Okay, so now for the second nail, we're going to be doing a Grinch hand. So I've kind of done this a couple Christmas, for a couple of Christmases now. So I have the hand position in mind. It's kind of like he's doing this. Okay.
Doing what?
Oh, this? This is not a gang sign. Okay. This is how his hand looks. So when you're, if you don't have the picture for reference that you know what I'm thinking of, because I don't have my tablet right here, but basically it's like as if you're holding a little string. So try to keep that in mind when you're doing nail art. If it's like a hand or like something, a face, whatever, try to think of what exactly that looks like before you try to sketch it out. So that way you can know exactly okay, this is where I'm going to place this and this and that. So I want to make room for the ornament, which is going to go right here, the string, and then his little hand. So I'm not going to do this too big because I don't want it to take up too much room. And I'm just using Urban Jungle. Sorry, let me go to the top. He's trying to follow me on the camera. I'm everywhere. Sorry. There we go. Urban Jungle. And it's just like a little Grinch kind of limey kind of green. So again, I'm going to start kind of at the top. And I'm going to make that index finger and the thumb shape. So the thumb is obviously shorter and bigger. And then the index finger is a little longer, like that. And the Grinch has little hairs. So you can incorporate that too in his hand. Now, we sell.
Again.
There we go.
Right,
I'm back. Okay. So, I'm looking down here where is it? Just kidding. Okay. Well, this one I already have now. So these are the, do we even work here? Do we even work here? Okay, these are the soft gel tips. This is in the shape Almond Leto in long. So you can see. Ooh, nice. And it comes in a little box like this. And you actually don't even need to take it out of the sleeve because it's already sticking out of this. Look, I just take the long way around, all right? I'm here for the journey. It's the climb. and they're sorted out already too. And they're pre-etched, even though I do like to still etch them, but this is how our soft gel tips come for all of those who are not familiar. And we have square, coffin, almond letto, and like round almond. Yeah. So they're all here. Yeah.
Medium round.
Medium. Where?
On the very end.
Oh, the very end. Yeah, the purple.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What's the blue?
The blue one is square. Yeah. So we have pretty much all the shapes. And then if you want to try to make like the round more almondy, you can always file it. They're still very sturdy, even, if you file and shape them, just like, any other standard brand. But ours is like one of the only ones that are already pre-etched on the little nail bed part that I've seen so far. So that's pretty cool. They are, hold on, because I have some that we painted for like the beginning of football season. So just, can you do the top?
To the top,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, just to show you guys. So this is like the thickness of it. So I mean, like a credit card thickness. It has a little filed edge. Sorry, let me take that off so you can see it. Sorry, I'm trying to take off this little part so you can see the true there like that. There. So you can see it's like a credit card thickness. The zero is pretty big, but I have a client that has those like wide thumbs. And what I do for her sometimes is I'll put it a little further down. So this is what I do. I'll tell you guys. Let me try to find one that's bigger a little bit. Okay, this one's much smaller, but I'll show you guys what I do anyway. If it's on a thumb, I'll kind of put it, if they have a really wide thumb, and this can go for like almost any brand, regardless of, this is just education across the board. You can do it a little bit lower. I would do it a little bit lower, so that way the widest part of it, at least it's covering edge to edge. This is not a zero. This is not a zero at all. This is just the closest nail that was to me. But if you can get the widest part of it to at least reach edge to edge, then you can fill it with gel. That's like the only way. That's the way that I've been doing it with my client that has those wider thumbs, and that works for her. And we've been able to make it last for the 3 weeks or whatever. So try that tip. And if that doesn't work, you may have to try to search for double zeros. Unfortunately, we don't have, I don't think, a double zero, but I'll bring that up. In our next meeting. We need to show the wide thumb people love, okay? We need to show them love too. They need love. Wide thumbs matter, yes. Exactly. And I feel bad because no, there's not a lot of tips for them. Even the like acrylic tips, the wells, the like the half well or whatever, it's like, how are you gonna put that on and your thumb is still like,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
You
have to use a form. Yeah, it's a gap. Yeah, and also a form. If you're gonna do acrylic, just use a form. But for the Gel X, yeah, that's my only tip, is to just use the widest one and then fill it with gel and try to sculpt it out. Forms out.
Not up here.
Well, I wasn't expecting.
No.
I wasn't expecting to show our forms, but we're showing you guys everything today. Why not? It's Christmas time, okay? It's Christmas. Do we have a promo code? Let me throw a promo code out there. These are our forms. Look at this, 300 roll. And, you can always use a form too and just, customize. I think that when you do stuff like that, like, okay, I'm doing a gel tip, but if I sculpt her thumb and she has those wide thumbs, she'll probably appreciate that. So sometimes there's no way of getting around it other than putting in the extra work for your client. You can charge or be nice and just include it with the service, but that's always an option too. Upcharge, like, hey, you have a little bit of a wider thumb, I have to do a sculpted set. That's like, I don't know how much more, like $2 more. I don't know. But $2 more. I know that feels shady. Like, dang, you got a wide thumb, so pay more. But I don't know. That's up to you. That's up to you. But I would say do the tip with the filling it with gel. That's just the easiest way for me. All right. So now I'm gonna do the little wrist because he's gonna have his sleeve for the Grinch. He's gonna have his little Santa sleeve. So don't worry too much about the wrist part. Just a little bit. Now I'm gonna do his other fingers that like kind of extend outwards. So coming from the knuckle part going down would be like the pinky, and pinkies are smaller. So, think about that. Middle finger is a little longer.
Grinch looking like Salt Bay.
Right, sprinkle, sprinkle. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys remember Salt Bay? Dang, where is he at? What has he been up to?
Oh, he's done.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's out.
Dang, just like that. The trends, but a legend in his time. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we might as well do the other finger. Why not? Oh, I'll do it here. This will just be the pinky.
Gabby joined the live.
Oh, hi, Gabby. We work together, but we work on different weeks, so I never see her in person. We're just online friends now. Hi, I miss you. All right. There we go. So now we have our little shape, our little fingers shape. And you can put that in for 60 seconds. Sorry, let me turn this back on. It went off.
You have one more question.
So, what was the question? Mitzi. Also, do you recommend us gluing the tips a little above the cuticle to see a lot of people doing that? I don't know, because I don't know how that would stay. If you glue it above the like on the skin, I haven't seen that technique. Explain. If you explain it a little bit so I can know what you're talking about. Because I would recommend going down, because usually the tips are kind of like going wider, right? So the widest part should be able to fit that free edge part. But I don't know how it would be going the opposite way. I would have to see it.
Gabby's like, Mark will be nice to her.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I'd be driving him crazy over here. He has to be nice to me because I always need stuff. He doesn't have a choice. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in with limo service because we're going to do the outline. So I'm going to just get my black and get a nice little amount. And what I'm going to do is kind of go make like hair strokes. So I'm kind of going to go just like this. All right. The knuckle. And then outline here. Okay. Do this. Just like that. A lot of flicking. Because for the Who's, like for the Grinch, his hairs are kind of like really swoopy, right? So I just want to make sure I'm hitting that so that way people know like, okay, this is the character, right? Let's start with the top one. And then go down to the pink. There we go. Boom. Just like that. Now she can put her hand in 60 seconds again. I'm going to go in with the white little cuff for his little Santa sleeve. That way they can see that it's like the Grinch as Santa, not just like a green hand, you know? All these details matter. It comes together in the end. Yeah. Like you can like glue it below. What do you mean, like two?
Below beautiful.
Below for the gel. Oh yeah. So below. That's what I recommend. Going below so that way the widest part hits the widest part of the thumb. That's what I was trying to explain before. And then you can sand. So okay, let me just get it. Okay, while she's in here. So this is our 0. This is our size 0. And it's a little bigger than my thumb. So I would say it is a pretty decent size 0 tip. You see? But for the sake of the experiment, let me try to use a 2 or a 3 to show you like one that's smaller. Yeah, this one's kind of smaller a little bit, the 2, just by a smidge, but so you guys can see. The widest part of it, if I put it right here, it touches both of the side walls to my free edge. So I would just stick it on right here, and then, you know, you take your enrich, you can sand it so that way you remove the shine and blend it, like do a blended tip, and then you can go over with enrich and build it over to create like evenness through this part, and then blend it down here, and boom, it should be able to adhere just like that. So for all those who are asking about how to apply the soft gel tips, if the size for the thumb is smaller than your client's thumb, again, just go below the cuticle and then backfill it with gel, hard gel. That works for me. That's what I try to do. But that's a good question. Good question. Let me make sure they don't fall. Because I don't want to be cleaning those up. And the whole time they're right here. But here we are. All right. So now I'm going to put on the little cuff. So I already made the wrist. And in Dr. Seuss kind of fashion, everything is kind of wonky, right? So I don't want to make right. I don't want to make the cuff so perfect and like even. It kind of like goes down how he has it. It kind of goes down like that. So you can do something like this. Just go down here, around the wrist, and down like that. Because nothing's really too perfect with the Grinch. Okay? Just like that. A little cuff. I'm gonna put a little bit more down here. So that looks like it's going around his wrist. Okay, and then Zap that. All right. Ooh, okay, we're moving. We're making, oh no, we're not moving. It's almost like 6 o'clock. It's okay, we'll go over. I was like, wow, we're making good time. I didn't even look at the clock. It's about to be 6. And I still have to show you guys how to use the Chrome. It's okay. If you guys want, we'll go over. Why not? Hopefully traffic will be died down by the time we leave. So that's good. We're just killing traffic time. Marco's like, no. Okay, see, we're here. We're here for the long haul. All right. He's,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Got a place to be. You know?
Right. Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. My
Just
bad.
kidding.
No, we're gonna finish this up for you. Right. We don't have anywhere to be. We don't have any lives. Oh, thank you. Yes, we do pride ourselves on our gel top coat. We do love it. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Okay, so, oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. I'm going to do the outline for the cuff. I'm not going to do the string because I remember I was showing somebody how you can use the chrome. So I'm just going to outline really quickly the little cuff for the Santa. For the little Santa hand. Like that. And get a little more black. Just try to make it look as cottony, cloudy, you know, all these little lines to make it look soft and plush, just like that. And actually, you know what? Let me add a little bit. I know now I'm backtracking. Let me add a little bit of red on the top. I'm going to use Oscar Night just a little bit, just to complete the look. And I'm just adding this back here to insinuate that this is a part of the costume. Yep, I got it. Okay, there we go. So see, just to top off the look, and then let me add a little line just to outline a little bit there. Boom. Now zap for 60. Zap it. Zap it. I was like, I wanted to switch it up because I keep saying like, okay, then you're gonna bake it. Okay, then you're gonna cure it. You know, you use the same thing. So I was like, what else can I say? What else can I say? All right. Let's see. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're gonna be coming out with more colors for the color palettes. We have some pastels and some glitters, I believe, coming out. So you guys keep a lookout for that. Thank you. Thank you.
Pastel for spring.
I like that. Stay glossy. Ooh. See, we all need to have our own catchphrase. We all need to have our own catch. I like that. Stay glossy.
That's good.
Yeah. I like that. Stay glossy. I don't know. I need a catchphrase. I just be like, all right. All right, do this. Yeah, maybe zap it. That's gonna be my new catchphrase. Zap it. Look, stop trying to make fetch happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Zap it. Right. You gotta put some sound in here. I'm gonna start telling Marco he has to add sound. Like burr, 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 all that.
Zap.
Zap. Zzz, zzz. Now I'm gonna use my No Wipe matte. So I love our matte. It's really, really, really matte. I'm not going to keep it matte, but I want to show you how to isolate your chrome. So I'm just going to do a coat of the matte so that we can protect the design that we just did, because I don't want the chrome to get into that. Oop, a little fuzz. All right. Okay, you can put that in. So we're gonna zap that for now it's all forced. Okay, we'll go with the flow. Whatever pops up, we'll just go with it. So we're gonna put that in for 60 seconds. And then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back in with the black and I'm gonna take our gold chrome that I have here. Well, we need to. Ooh, do I have a scissor? Oh, I don't need a scissor. Just kidding. It's a Ziploc. What am I doing? I have my little eyelash or eyeshadow applicator thing. And just some gold chrome. I'm going to use the limo service to make the string. Okay. So for this part, just to show you, I'm going to draw a line from the fingertips down, just like that. And then I'm going to add a little bow. And then the ornament will go below. Just like that. Ah! Now I can't open it. Sorry. Okay. I just want it to be really black, so I want to use enough of the gel here so the chrome will stick. All right, so now she's going to put that in for 60 seconds. Cure.
Why are you trying not to say?
I know. Now it's all forced. Me not saying it. But I feel like that's the catchphrase.
You should make everybody say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Zap it. Zap it. Yeah, see, okay, it's a thing now. We made it a thing. It's Marco approved. Okay, and I'm just getting this little, I just have some like little generic little crystal things. So I know we're running out of time. So I'm trying to hurry. I'm over here chatting. I really thought I was like, oh wow. Because when I looked at the clock, it was only 5:30.
Chatty Patty?
Yeah, Chatty Patty. Well, did somebody say that?
No.
Ooh, the lightning bolts. Yes. Yes, zap it.
Chatty Patty.
We got a Chatty Patty.
Chatty
here.
Patty.
So there was more questions than usual today. I think. That's
Yeah, oh
why.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I just think it's funny because that's a saying. You know?
Yeah.
Chatty Patty.
I say
Yeah,
it all
that's
the time,
my-
actually.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my new nickname. All right. Well, it's probably like an old nickname. Old nickname. I'm just gonna take a little bit of chrome, but I'm just showing you that it took me this long to really answer this question. But yes, you can. As you can see, it is chrome compatible, and with the matte, it's easier to isolate. So, boom, just like that, it's already, easy peasy. Easy peasy. See how cute. And wow, it really like gives that metallic-y, just that little touch of metallic. Okay. Now that we've got that, and you can use this with any of the colors too. So if you're the type of person that likes to do pink chrome, you can use the pink polish underneath and then pink chrome on top to give it more of that extra, or even just the black makes it really vibrant. But sometimes people like to have a brighter look or a different kind of undertone to their chrome, and you can use the same color as the chrome to achieve that effect. Now, I'm just going to take my adhesive, and if I get my little scissors, where's my little scissors? Do we have? I know we had a little pair of scissors in here. I think, yeah. I thought we did have some scissors in here though. Okay. While Marco's getting the scissors, I'm just going to put a little drop of my adhesive. And like I said, I like to use this on charms too. I haven't had a problem so far with it. But you can use whatever gel or glue you prefer to do your charm. Also, if you want to do this without a charm, like if your client doesn't like charms because they get caught in their hair or whatever, like I said before with the little lights, you can paint the red or whatever color ornament, and then you can put the adhesive or the hard gel on it to create the bubble effect. So that's one option. Oh, okay, that's okay. I'll try to use this nipper right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a nipper just to cut this little side open. I just want to get one out so I can put it there. We have tweezers too. We sell all this stuff, but oh wait, it might be in here. Oh no, just kidding. Okay, but in my true form, I of course do not have it prepared. But that's okay. See, we're just gonna put our little charm down, boom, like that, and then we're done. You can, this is probably a little bigger than I expected, but isn't that cute? Like a little disco ball charm. Yeah. And then you can put that in for 60 seconds. And I'm probably gonna have to gel around it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our art detailer brush, and this is a number 2 nail art brush, liner brush. It's a little longer than the one that comes in your Kupa palette, and it's a little thicker. I'm just going to use this to, yeah, that's better. You can see the difference. I'm just going to use this to go around and gel underneath the crystal so that it won't fall off. So I do this anytime there's a crystal or a charm that is kind of thick or wide, and there's some little grooves or anything that you can get underneath, or you know, if there's a different pattern inside of it, you can kind of put a little gel just in there. That way it keeps it together and it won't get in the client's hair and, you know, all that. All right. Perfect. So like I said, I'm just going to go underneath and make sure it doesn't leave room for any, you know, anything to get caught. And then clean up the edge because you don't want it to mess up the shaping of the nail. All right, 60 seconds. Okay.
Zap.
Well, yeah, zap it. Zap it. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it is. Oh, thank you. Oh, my sister-in-law is in the chat. Thank you. I know it's over time, but I'm glad that you guys stayed tuned in. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share the live. That way all your other nail tech friends or even students can see what we're doing and, you know, get an idea of the products that we offer and the education that we offer here too. Like I said, I might as well throw this away because we're done now. We are done. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Put this on this side too. Oh, yes, that's right. So we don't just go live on Instagram, but we do go live on Facebook and YouTube as well. For TikTok, I did try to go live on TikTok on my TikTok while we were going at the same time. Does that overload it? I think it overloads it because Marco did try before and it just was a lot. So we're just going to stick to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for now. So, you know, you can catch us on any of those platforms. if you're not, you know, on Instagram a lot, maybe you're on Facebook more, or if you want to see on YouTube, we are there as well.
Simultaneously.
So yeah, at the same time. And then also, if you guys want to go back and view the lives, so if in case you missed anything, you could always do that too, because we keep them up. All right, and I'm just taking my top coat. You can leave it matte too if you want, because it kind of had a cool look matte. And I'm just going around. I don't like to do it on top because it dulls the crystal. So I try to go around if I can. The little ones, it's hard to go around those. But the big ones, you definitely can. See? Pretty. You can zap that for 60 seconds. And we are making, okay, I was going to say we're making good time again. But I have to stop saying that. We're overtime. We're going into overtime, but we're done now. So final step is going to be our Harmony cuticle oil, and then we are done. And I'll show you guys the final reveal, and we'll get a close up and everything so you guys can see. Oh, questions. How do you record like this? It goes from the nail to you on live. Oh, we have 2 cameras. And it's complicated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I know there's 2 cameras. I don't know how the
Marco does it.
Yeah, Marco does it. He's amazing. A blessing.
You have camera there.
Yes, camera there. Well, there you go. And then obviously the camera that we're using. Yeah. See, we have a lot of stuff going on. Behind, oh, you guys are getting a little BTS. Ooh, see?
And then we got Val.
No.
Yes. I love her haircut. Oh, yes. If you try it, tag us so we can see. We love when you guys.
There she is.
Stop.
Yay.
The day I'd have no makeup on.
You're so cute. All right. Now we're done. See? Ooh, shining.
Wait, hold them still. There you
Or do it, let me take this away. Or do I put it on this?
go. Yeah, otherwise.
Yeah. So cute. Oh, let me juice up the other one. Oh, no. Like,
Say,
so it's
girl,
not just-
you're looking a little dry.
Yeah,
on
there
that
you
one.
go. There you go. So cute. And even mixed with this, like what Gabby did last week, that's really cute. Like together, it still kind of goes, you know, because it's all Christmas themed. So, and the sweater nail and everything. Yeah. Very holiday festive. So if you have like a Rudolph, you can also do like a charm for the nose, stuff like that. I mean, maybe not that big, but you know, whatever you guys do, whatever you guys decide to do from any of our lives, please tag us so we can see your guys' nail creations. We love to see what you guys do. Thank you guys for tuning into the live. Sorry we went a little overtime, but I really appreciate the questions. It's nice when we can share with you guys what we have to offer and, you know, the other products that we do have here and that we sell on our website. So tune in next time. We will see you guys Tuesday live at 5. That's it. Good night. Bye.